everyone, welcome to my kitchen where we'll be cooking a delicious meal. I'm not only cooking that meal for myself, but I will be joined by fabulous guests where we'll be talking, eating, drinking. A lot is happening in my kitchen. My name is Phathanani. I am your chef. Today, I'm preparing something simple but nice. Remember, you might need this for your family, your loved one, or your colleagues. Please go with me. These are my boiki vegetables, my soft shin beef, and 1 cup of beef stock, a garlic, as well as barbecue spice. And I've got my massaman puree, I've got my black pepper, pink salt, olive oil, and wine, as I'm gonna use 1 cup of wine. So please go with me as I'm doing that. So I'm gonna be roasting all this thing in the oven. So I'm gonna rinse this. I'm gonna drain this water. This looks beautiful. Just wash my hands. I just can't wait for the guests to come over and enjoy this beautiful meal that I'm preparing. So I'm just putting everything here. Then I'm putting my vegetables. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying me, because I am enjoying you as I'm preparing this meal. My pink salt. Black pepper, black pepper. Okay, it's coming out slowly. Yeah. This is so simple, guys. It's nothing hectic. It's just simple. And then my garlic. My stock. Sauce. And I'm gonna put 1 cup of my red wine. Hello. Great stuff. So I'm gonna put this thing in an oven for 3 hours. After that, we'll be able to eat it. I'm gonna put my foil. So that when my guests come in, the food will be ready, because we don't want to waste time. We've got a lot to discuss today. Okay. Stove is on 200, and I will wait for my guests to come over so that we can talk. Welcome back. Oh, my food smells divine. It's almost ready. Let me take it out so that I call my beautiful guests to come over. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Guys, please come over.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fabulous, and how are you, darling?
Good, thanks. We're fabulous as usual, as always. It's amazing.
Thank you. This is for you. You are looking beautiful, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to my kitchen. But it's no more my kitchen now. It's our kitchen. Please feel at home. Talk to me. Let's hear each other. Please introduce yourself. Tell my viewers, who are you? What's special about you?
Thank you for
I
having
will
me.
pour wine for you while you are doing that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm excited.
You excited, darling?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Nundileg, Tembu is my name. And I'm from Tembu Nundileg Attorneys, which is my company.
Oh, okay, girl. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so thank you for having me. Thank you. This is Madam CEO. For who don't know.
Can I kindly please be Mr. CEO?
No, not allowed. Only men allowed are clients. Anyone else?
But you can't speak
Sorry,
for her.
darling.
You can't speak for
No,
her.
okay,
Anyway, get on, darling.
Thank you. I would love to have you on my team, okay? You are Mr. CEO, and thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Jesus. Here's your wine, ma'am. Okay, Ngilega, thank you so much. This is interesting because we are discussing legal. So our theme today is legally. So which means my viewers will learn a lot. I will learn a lot. Over to you, ma'am.
My name is Tebang Tadelo of Tadelo Attorneys. I'm an attorney and a conveyancer.
Oh, okay.
My role mainly is to attend to title deed registrations, and you can call me Dr. Deed because I've assisted so many people with their title deed problems.
Okay.
Of course, I'm the people's lawyer right here seated. There we go.
Hallelujah, Dr. D. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you so much. I can't wait. Like the topics, I wonder because today, but guys, before I can give you a topic, please, here's your food. It's prepared. And then
Thank
you can
you.
just save yourself. Oh my goodness. Yo, I can see
I'm the first to even cut the meat.
Cut it, darling, it's yours.
Yes.
Okay. My darling, there's a roast fork.
Oh, you're lucky I didn't use my hands.
And here's your plate, my angel. You can just put everything there, and then this is yours, and this is mine. So please do an honor, you cut for all of us. Me and Dilega will choose a topic. Dilega, just choose a topic.
Thank you.
I hope you guys will enjoy this food, because this food, man, you understand that?
It looks so delicious.
And then nice for your sauce, man.
Please
Please don't be scared to
Can
eat.
we
This
put
is
the
your food.
utensils?
Singavula pen.
Okay.
Vula. Must I read it out?
Funda ke sithando sami.
Okay, different marital regimes and its legal implications. Wow.
Okay. That's
Can I
Okay.
have that, please?
Kindly have it back.
I need it as well.
Where do you put your...
Just put it here, my angel.
Okay.
But give it Lega as well to help herself. And then when you take your things here. So guys, here's the topic. Different marital regimes and its legal implications. Guys, I don't know this, but I'll give you guys a chance to explain this. And then I'm sure we'll have a lot of questions today because this is interesting. I don't know. Let's talk. What's happening here?
It's different marital regimes and its legal implications.
Oh, nice topic. You think?
I want to
That's
hear.
a nice one.
I really want to hear.
That's a nice one. People are getting married every day. They must know the different types of regimes. Can you introduce them, Dee?
Okay, so basically, the Matrimonial Property Act, we have three types of matrimonial regimes. You have people who get married in terms of marriage in communal property, and then they get married out of communal property, and then there's out of communal property with the accrual system.
Sorry, out of?
Property with the accrual system.
What is that now?
Yes.
It gets tricky.
What happens is this. Fine. When you're married in community of property, we say that A and B, husband and wife, have a joint estate.
Okay.
Ne? when upon dissolution of the marriage, upon divorce, upon death, the joint estate is going to be divided between both parties in equal shares.
Okay.
And then you have a marriage out of community of property.
Okay.
Out of community of property with accrual system or without.
That's what
accrual
I didn't
system.
understand, and I would love to understand that more. And I'm sure I'm not alone. Out of accrual.
Out of community of property with accrual or without accrual.
Okay.
Now,
interesting.
for you to be married out of community of property, you need to register what is called an antenuptial contract.
Oh, I know that.
You know that.
Anyway,
You know that.
yes.
What is called an antenuptial contract. Now, for you to have an antenuptial contract, you as parties, as husband and wife, must go in to meet a notary or an attorney that can assist you in drafting your contract. Now, in the contract, it will say whether you guys want to marry without accrual and with accrual.
Okay.
Now, let me explain to you the accrual part. The accrual is like this. A and B are married together. A and B comes with a house.
Yeah.
B comes with a house as well.
With the polo.
Or with nothing sometimes.
Anyway,
Sometimes you come with nothing.
Yeah. And then A and B say that, okay, fine, we would like to protect our estates. We don't want to marry in community of property. For whatever reason there can be. And then they decide that, okay, let's marry out with accrual. With accrual means that the house that we came with, we are going to exclude it out. But what we gain out of the marriage is going to be equally shared between us. So whatever I come with, it's out.
Can I ask something? This is interesting. I'm loving it. But I kabanisi I'm a couple. This what we're talking about.
You're not right. I
I kabanisi. Okay, please explain to me.
No, I kabanisi because when I come with, I can come with nothing. Like she said, you can come with a huge estate or value in the estate. And then when we're together, we're building together.
Okay.
So, and what the law says with regards to the accrual is that what we build together, we can separate. So, in time figure now, you will not figure now,
But Ndilega, I know this question might sound otherwise. You are a madam CEO.
Correct.
I'm just a teacher.
Correct.
She is Dr. Date.
Yeah.
I'm just someone who works maybe ShopRite or Spa.
Yes.
Then our salaries are not the same. But I love you. I want to be with you.
But why must the marriage become about what anybody has? In a sense that don't put love and the union together. What I'm trying to say is don't make it seem as if when I say we marry out, then there's no love. There's definitely love. But there could be other reasons. Like Dr. Deed is running a firm.
Yeah.
And Dr. Deed, anything can go wrong with the firm.
Anything can go wrong.
Anyone can, Dr. Deed can be insolvent. Dr.
Deed.
Deed could be, the properties could be attached. But if you have your own estate, you are protected because the creditors will not come after you.
Because now look at, sorry to cut you, in community of property. That's the very famous marital regime that everybody uses because it's easier and it's cheaper. Because, and I say cheaper because you don't need a notary and a contract, you understand. But like she was saying, with insolvency, when you get into such a marriage, you don't just acquire your other spouse's assets, you also acquire their liabilities.
Okay.
Do you understand? So if I become insolvent, you're also on the line.
On in community of property.
Yes. Now we're thinking.
But can I ask you something? What if, because it's money, guys, to draft those contracts and all those whatever.
Yeah.
But what if I decide to me and my partner, we write something, and then we go to a police station, then they certify or whatsoever. Does it work in case of whatever what we talk about?
It does not work. An antenuptial contract, for it to have force and effect against third parties, creditors, I don't want to mention creditors' names, but anyone that can come after you, that you owe, for it to have force and effect, it needs to be registered at the deeds office. And that is where the antenuptial contract will become executed by the notary, and then the notary takes it to the deeds office. The deeds office will register it, and it will appear countrywide in all deeds offices that you have an antenuptial contract registered in your name. It means that if you can go and want to make credit somewhere, you know that you have the powers of signing a loan.
Okay.
But if you are married in community of property, you cannot make a loan, for instance,
You need your
without
consent.
the consent of the other spouse.
Yeah.
You can't just
Right now, I
decide
can go and make a loan without. So
No,
if
you
I'm in that
can't.
situation, I need my partner. So now, which means I'm bound.
You are bound.
You have concurrent liabilities, Jay.
But guys, I want
Managers in the estate.
to ask you something.
Yeah.
So, your advice, your experience, what advice you can give someone who is watching this show right now? Someone who wants to, because guys, let me tell you something. We are in a situation where some of us, in knowledge, some of us, we don't want to read one short card. So I want you guys to give them, to explain to them the importance of in community and out, and the importance of shortcuts and doing things right.
You know what, Pata, you must remember, when you start dealing with estates, people's estates, marital regimes, it's very personal. In a sense that it also, it goes with what you have. What do you want to protect? Do you understand?
Okay.
Because there's a wrong connotation to think that when another spouse comes and says, I want to marry out without even accrual, the other one feels like you're not ready to build. It seems like when you are just out on your own. But the reality is that marriage in community of property, you will build together, fine. And divorce is certain. Well, it's not certain. I nearly said divorce is certain. The only thing that's certain is death and taxes. But should you divorce, you are going to definitely have to share the estate. It has to be divided. And at that point, you guys are not even in good terms. Fine, when you were building this estate together, you were all jolly. It was nice, man. Wait again. But when you divorce, then and then people now, this is where now people start becoming spiteful. People now fighting for unnecessary fights. Whereas you could have had your antenuptial contract, debtors out, creditors out, like you're safe, you're fine. Everybody has their own estate that they are regulating. And then upon divorce, then if you want with accrual, then whatever we have built together, you and I, we can share. But if you don't want to share, then you must marry out without even accrual. It's out and out.
Also, you marry out of property and out of
accrual. Yeah.
So, when we are there, you are safe. But guys, I understand that point. So, but akubonakali ngathi mhlambe wena usile. Hence I asked earlier on ukuthi mina wena ungu-madam CEO, mina njenguthisha naye. So akubonakali kanjalo. I cause havoc. Because guys, we need to be honest. Guys, we are not the same. There are people who are doing very well in life. And you know, love is something else. Love is something else.
And
if inhliziyo ithanda iyathanda, and if inhliziyo ifuna ukuba nawe ifuna neyakho ngiyothisha njalo unganami.
You understand?
I'm not saying they don't have money, but remember that our salaries are not the same.
Fine. Yeah.
So I want to understand on that point.
You know, it's that's why hence I said it's a personal choice and all that. And it can become unfair to the other spouse, especially a female spouse whom is not furthering their careers. The husband said, look, I want a stay-at-home wife. I want you to raise the children. I want you to take care of the household. You must remember that at that time, the spouse is being supportive of you even in your career. Your career is growing, but yet you are married out without accrual.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
It has its... That's what I'm saying. It's very, very personal, and parties need to really be open-minded when they talk about it, and consider other person's personal circumstances.
Because can I say something? Even when I understand where you're coming from. If I'm marrying a man who's a millionaire and I come in as a wife who's going to raise your kids and everything, that's also a full-time job. And that's one thing that people need to understand.
Men
men need to understand that is a full-time job. So if it happens that the divorce has to dissolve. The marriage has to dissolve. You cannot come and say you do not contribute anything into this marriage. That's a huge contribution, you know. And most of the time, people tend to use that as an excuse. Anything into their estate or whatnot. This person raised your kids. This person has been
Sometimes
running
a
the
contribution does not have
it
to
doesn't
be
matter.
monetary.
Exactly. It doesn't have to.
I love what
You
you
understand?
guys just mentioned because guys, you know what I love about Imagination Thoughts. We need to be honest about things, guys. The generation that we are in, they like it's cut school. So right now, people they think about money.
Exactly.
Sepang need to have millions. Phathanani, it's not about that. Sometimes it's about your time. Because you spending your time, as you mentioned, you can be a stay-home daddy, stay-home mommy, and then all. But anyway, guys, this is interesting. Like, what advice you can give the viewers? Someone, because another thing that kills us, it's knowledge. I said it here, we're not exposed to these kind of things.
Yeah.
And sometimes, when someone said, will you marry me? You're like, yes, but you don't think about things that are coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, what you can say and because this is
And you know, Pata, I want to touch on customary marriages. Ne? Customary marriages, the law says for you to have a valid customary marriage, you must be 18 years or older. Your marriage, there must be necessary consent from both parties. And the marriage must be the most important element. The marriage must be negotiated, entered into, and celebrated in a customary manner. Ne? Fine, our people, they enter into marriages, banta lobola, they celebrate marriages and so forth. And then while their marriages, they have those customary marriages existing. Asoba sign, I get home affairs. Then one of the parties, Barnom, I actually want to divorce. Or the other one says, I want to, or one of the parties passes away, but deceased. Your customary marriage is not registered go home affairs. If it's not registered go home affairs, it means that you are as good as not. Okay, I want to be careful with saying this because of registration is not a requirement of a customary marriage. But the disadvantage of it not being registered is that upon death, as long as it's not registered, you are deemed to not be a spouse.
Wow.
And that is why we do post-death registration.
Wow.
And then we go to home affairs, we do consult, we take spouses there with their in-laws, with their families, to consent that here's the lobola letter, these people were actually married, so that the master can then get a certificate to say that you're actually married in terms of customary law. Because if you don't, then you are deemed to be not married. And then you are losing the benefits of inheriting in the estate. That's why if you can, register the customary marriage.
You know, this is interesting. Yes, Ndilega?
Yes, I just wanted to add on that. In as much as it doesn't have to be registered, we are now in a situation where we're finding marriages, people who are married in terms of customary law, the marriage wasn't registered. Bam lobola. That woman.
But everything
is done. You must remember that everything is done. If this person was living with you as husband and wife, you understand?
That's a proper handover, and that is a requirement. Am I wrong?
No. You don't have to. A handover is not a requirement. You must celebrate. You must celebrate in a customary manner, ne? But then customary in terms of the customs of the family. So if maybe in your family it's Chitsonga or the Zulu or the whatever culture, a person is officially your wife by handing over.
But handing over, isn't it now, it means that if I live with you as husband and wife and we procreate and everything, there's not constituted as handing over. And it does say that
the requirements are 4. There's no handing over.
Can I come here?
But what I'm trying to say is that there might not be handing over as a requirement. But if in your customs,
it's just to celebrate.
No, but if in your customs, handing over is required to finalize the customary marriage, then you can argue to say that this person was not handed over.
Oh, so it goes
Did you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
See, now that's another issue
but
now.
you know, I just want to ask something before we can go to second topic, because you know the thing, this topic can go far. I can't wait to have like that way will be, but yeah. Anyway, I want to ask something then. When I was a student, there was this friend of mine, she was a girl, she was dating this guy for like years. And then we were like talking, she said to me, you know what, Mina, if she don't marry me, I'm gonna sue her. Him, actually, sorry, not her. I'm gonna sue him because, which means he wasted my time. Can you do that if maybe you are staying with me maybe for years and then you decided not to marry me?
I think what that person meant is that there's a breach of promise to marry.
Those life partnership situations.
Yes, that's what.
People must go and do the right things.
Okay, guys, no, it's fine.
Do the right thing.
Guys. How's the food? How's the food?
The food is amazing.
Okay, guys, let's go to the second one. Let's go to the second topic. Guys, is the food amazing?
It's amazing. I was hoping you'd run me through it.
No, you can still
tell me what.
Lovey, here there is wine, stock, barbecue, spices.
Yeah.
What is this? I put masaman puree as well.
So kuningi.
Kuningi jetan, but right.
But
Okay,
then
guys.
what do we replace the wine with?
You can just put your stock.
What replace wine?
I guess some people don't drink, so we must.
But the wine
They'll
is
never
very...
know.
Okay, anyway, guys, thank you so much. We need to close this and go to a second topic. Food is still here. It's yours. Let me just pour you guys some wine.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you so much.
For me, in closing, what I'd like to say for those who want to get married, obviously, our black...
I want to get married, darling. I'm single and available.
Shut up.
I mean, what I want to say is that
Shut your
African...
neck. I need to shut the way to the talking. Yes, Sepan.
What I mean is that in African culture, I get it.
Yeah.
So what I want to advise is that for those entering into lobola negotiations, families, and then they intend on marrying out, have your ANCs ready before you actually...
African National Congress.
Anti-nuptial contract.
Anti-nuptial contract, guys. No politics here.
Okay.
Anti-nuptial
Guys,
contract.
no politics, please.
Okay, thank you.
We are not promoting
no, I
a
had
political party.
ANC. So anyway, yeah.
Thank you for that clarity. Have your anti-nuptial contracts ready. Whether you want to marry without accrual, with accrual, make it clear. Just before, the reason I'm saying that is because if you enter into a vetted customary marriage, the effect is that you are married in community of property.
By default.
If anything happens, that your estate will be dealt with as one of people who are married in community of property. So please be safe. Enter into your anti-nuptial contract.
Be safe and do things right. Yes, Nilega.
Consult an attorney before
Please.
you enter into any contract, or marriage is a contract, guys.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. So before you get into a marriage, please consult an attorney. They will guide you. I'm not here to say this one is the best regime, this one is the best. People know their own reasons or why they do things. They just consult an attorney.
You know your
assets value, your liabilities,
and then, I like...
And spouses, sorry to cut you, spouses must be honest about where they are financially, so then there's no misrepresentation of anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
So please just make sure.
That's why some people check their partners at credit what.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. But you just need to be honest and consult a lawyer for advice. There is nothing that is better than other. It's just for you to understand exactly where you put yourself.
Yeah.
Guys, this topic can go far. Far! You understand? But anyway, guys, help yourself. I will choose the topic now, and then we will discuss that topic before we... Yeah. I hope the... Kumnandi.
We are finishing this meat.
No, the food is just done.
Yeah.
Eat it. Let's see. My topic. Property transfers.
Oh.
Property transfers.
I guess
Yes.
Ngamike will take you through
No.
it.
I'm sure.
She's a
Dr.
conveyancer.
Deed. Okay, darling, talk to us.
Now
I'm
we are all
saying
here
no
to learn.
because she's a lawyer. She understands.
No, but we're all here to learn now, isn't it?
Yeah, we are all here to learn. We need to learn from you or you, and yeah.
You
already learned about my food, darling. So let's learn from the property transfer. Over to you, ma'am.
Oh, this topic I get very passionate about it. Because we meet different types of clients on a daily basis, and you get to see the misinformation. You find someone coming and saying, no, ke re tswa go sign affidavit ko police stationeng ntlo e ke yaka. An affidavit is not a title deed. Ke tshwere letter of authority ntlo e ke yaka. A letter of authority is not a title deed.
Letter of authority.
It is not a title deed. So it just becomes very unfortunate, you understand? And it's concerning, but we can only fix those things through education. Now, when
honey, you can help yourself.
A and
Yes,
B
I was
wants
just listening,
to
sorry.
purchase property, land, it starts with a contract. So you must have an agreement to say, me, Tshepang Tatelo, I'm the seller, Phathanani Mbatha, I'm the purchaser, and we put it down in writing, in a contract. That's where it starts. The purchase price is 5 million. Now we are buying 5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
I'm selling 5 million, you're purchasing for 5. Yes. And then it must start there in the contract. And then sometimes there's agents involved.
Okay, so before you go, I want to ask something then. Go OCNA, they are selling memorandum or what, those contracts.
Those
can
offer to
I
purchase-
use those contracts?
You can use it, ne?
Okay.
Okay, it's in
CNA.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like
they do.
like
Yes,
but
they
like
do.
the standard offer to purchases. So you know why I say you can do that? Because at the end of the day, your conveyancer is going to be the one who's going to assist you in facilitating the whole transfer.
So I go and buy that and I can still go to my convent.
You are going to go to your conveyancer because that is your contract.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
That is your
Okay.
contract. It's
Okay.
signed by both parties. It states there the conditions of the property, conditions of sale. You must obtain a bond. If you don't obtain a bond, you must say, I'm buying it cash. Or there's going to be occupational rent. This person can get into my property now but must pay a certain amount of money monthly before registration. But then you need to go and see a conveyancer. A conveyancer is a specialist.
Someone like you. Okay, yes, we're listening.
Is a specialist, the one who's going to ensure that at the deeds office, the property is registered from the seller into the purchaser's name. Now, people must understand, without a conveyancer, you are not going to have your property registered at the deeds office.
I'm glad to hear this. Guys who always ask me questions. If you don't have a conveyancer, it's a problem for you to register go deeds office. So have uteba.
To go and register.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
So we have, and please, I beg, parties must stop exchanging money between themselves
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we register properties, because there are things that we need to look out for. We need to vet. We need to check, is this property really yours? Are there people that are meant to benefit? If it's an estate property, is there someone that is supposed to inherit? Because sometimes you are in that house, everyone dies, but then there's actually a legitimate beneficiary.
Amen.
It's not you.
Amen.
Stop. Tlogelang go rekisa matlo a batho.
Ah, yes.
Yes. So stop exchanging money as well. And put, if need be, let me not say if need be, it's ideal to have your money safe in an attorney's trust account. If a transaction doesn't proceed, we simply have to pay it back because of the law does not make provision for whatever circumstances there can be. But if
do
need
you-
be, we proceed.
Do you charge, like you just mentioned that, with if the transaction, I so you need to pay that money back. But do you charge like whatever that you've done?
Yeah, you have to charge for wasted because
Okay,
we are also running a business.
Okay,
We must remember that we will be enlightening you with what is going on. We are going to, if it's an estate, we'll be consulting with the master to check, master's office, what is going on.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we will be advising you, so we will charge.
Yes,
But then at the end of the day, your purchase price, it's safe. We have to give it back to you as is.
Okay. No, I understand.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
No, Kabeng, ngifuna ukusho ukuthi, guys, people must understand. What everything that we do is work as
Yeah.
an attorney.
Yeah.
If I advise, it's work.
Yes.
So we charge for all of that.
Yes.
Abanye abantu bagcine sebe, you know,
imali ayazi ukuthi injani, and ezinye ayazi ukuthi abanye abantu angithi information, you know, sometimes the little information emotions izinto some bazona information ukuthi ngisebenzi, like today you guys niyayibeka, and to be honest I would love to have you again. Maybe some project where we'll be discussing such things, where we'll be, because this is very, very important.
It is.
I've learned a lot.
It is.
Guys, let me tell you something. There was a time I was dating this rich man.
Yes.
And I wanted to get married to this rich man.
Kwase.
And the man next. I just wanted this man to sponsor me and everything, which is something that's happening, guys. I'm not the only one.
And
who's
it's
doing that.
okay.
It's happening. I wanted that, but I realized I need to work hard for my money. That's why today I'm working very hard. I said I need to work hard because this. So today I just learned because then Maseki, they said I feel it or whatever or divorce. I'm gonna next.
Of course.
Anyway, back to the topic.
Of course.
Yeah.
So no, guys, no. People must just do things. Ask men. Sometimes it's just not us. Ask. These people. I hate people that mislead people. No, here's a piece of paper. Area police station. Buy rata too much police station. Area police station. Once they sign the police station affidavit, property. No, the property is not yours.
Guys. Hence, I said with these topics can go far and far and far. I want to understand about a transfer. Like if me now owning a property and then I want to sell that property to you, not just buying any. Like there are new development whatsoever. If me now own the property, and then when I'm thinking seller when already like you understand that.
But that's why I'm saying that it starts with a contract.
So you contract,
it's the first because we are binding you. Your conveyancer will even look at the ANC. I mean, sorry, we were talking about ANC. The contract itself to say who's the purchaser, who's the seller, what are the conditions of the sale. That is what I was talking about. It starts with a contract, and then afterwards we will draft the transfer documents from the seller to the purchaser.
Wow! Thank you so much, guys. We are catching time, but I hope our viewers and whoever watching this show, Imagine and Thoughts, learn something from this. But before that, I need to close the show. Before I close the show, is there anything that you want to tell my viewers? And then we go there, then we close the show.
One thing I want to say to your viewers, we were talking about contracts. Stay away from Google.
Yeah.
Stay away from Google. You get people who about my contracts, they download things from Google, then they get onto these contracts without knowing everything that's happening. And then, much like bad, they come to us. Now we're supposed to fix things. Stay away from Google. Basically what I'm trying to say is, if you are getting into a transaction or you have a contract, again, go to your attorney.
Of course.
If you need your contract to be vetted, go to your attorney.
Definitely.
Or if you need a contract to be drafted, go to an attorney. Don't enter into a contract without consulting an attorney.
Thank you.
That's it.
My angel.
Perfect. For myself, Tadaro Attorney is saying to your viewers, if you come and bring your transactions for us to assist you with, we'll give you a free will. We don't want our people anymore to be dying without wills. Okay. It's causing unnecessary problems, unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
Testators must come, people must come and say what their wishes are.
Okay.
So that we can put them down and we'll have a free will for you when we are done with your services, with providing our services to you of transfers, of
wills are important.
consolidations, of whatever.
Wow. Ladies, thank you so much. I saw you brought something for me. I don't know. What is it?
Definitely. It's for our children.
Oh my
It's for
gosh.
our children. It's the shoes.
Oh no.
More is coming. Bulk shoes are coming.
There's
Worry
more
not.
coming, yes.
The business will grow. Mothupa Foundation will also grow.
Okay. Let's see. Oh no. Guys, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry.
Do not cry.
As you said, more is coming.
More.
I'm looking forward. Oh guys, this is so beautiful.
Yes.
But thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much taking your time to spend with me in my kitchen.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed the food. Yes, and I hope to see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Babugele Makaya, thank you so much for watching Imagine and Thought. As you all know that in Mothupa Imagine and Thought, the main objective is to give back to Mothupa Foundation. Here are the shoes that are going to my beautiful girls and boys. And guys, please keep watching. Let's have fun together. Anyone is allowed in this kitchen, just be real. Mwah! Infinity, darlings. Bye-bye.
Bye.